Okay, hi everyone. This channeling is from August 23rd, 2022. They say, the light beings say, "We are here with you today to share glorious news. We are the ones of the lights. We, the ones of the lights, are here to assist you today. We come with messages of peace, peace for you, peace for your earth and for mankind. Double or triple the amount of peace than ever expected before. Our light shines upon you all now. Our message for you is one of great importance that can shift and shape the world as you know it. Our presentation is not to overwhelm, but to show you what can happen if you allow it. This allowance is a challenge, but with great reward. The people of your planets are not in grave danger. They are just unaware of what is truly happening. They will open and their light will expand when they see the truth. The truth is one in which we all seek, that gives us comfort in the way of the world and the togetherness that truly exists. Our spirit is yours. We share a oneness, and when this is more realized, peace will be amongst you. Your world is changing to the utmost degree. It is transforming into a being a new time, a new revelation of being. Be strong in this time as you are meant to be. Your guidance and direction will assist others through this odd time. This revelation your people will have is extraordinary and extraordinarily rare. The change that is amongst you is going to happen, and yes, in your lifetime. It is here. It is happening now on the subsurface and will spread. The light is spreading and cannot retract. It is coming for you." They say, "An unusual event will occur to set things into motion. There will be change and upheaval, but you will be in no grave danger." I've noticed that for years they use the word upheaval, so I looked it up just to see if it had a slightly different connotation than how I use it. And it actually says it's a violent or sudden change or disruption to something, and a displacement, especially of the Earth's crust. And I thought that was really interesting because they say upheaval, and when I'm doing these channelings, the guides often talk about the Earth's crust, the poles, the water rising, and just things like a rumbling of the Earth and things actually happening to the Earth's crust. So I thought it was just interesting that the word upheaval actually has to do with the Earth's crust, and I never really put that correlation together. Okay, so this one is from September 6th, 2022. This one I called, "You Become What You Believe You Are." They say, "We are the Arcturian Creative Council. We bring great leadership to your community. Leaders that will unite in front of other bringers of the realm." Bringers of the realm, that's a new one. We are here in peace, to make peace, to create peace. Peace on earth for your kind. What you may not know or understand is that this is set up already. We have laid the plans and they are being put into action. Our council comes forth to unite ideas that will bring greater transformation to your people. We would like to inform you of some changes that will occur under one owner/creator. We will unite our souls, become as we transcend into other dimensions. You are still us. We are still us, but we are you. What you need to focus on is extending your light. You do this by shifting your vibration daily, your highest form of intake. The more light you can bring in, the more light can expand. The more light expands, the more motion is set forth. Your being cannot handle more than a certain amount, or it will feel too cumbersome to bear. Your actions and words and decisions are what keep you transforming. We have an idea for you. You become what you believe you are. Your radiance radiates Your radiance radiates further. Farther? Okay. Your radiance radiates further the more you believe in yourself. So you become what you believe you are. I like that. You become what you believe you are. Oh, okay, this one's funny. So this is from October 10th, 2022. And I remember this one because sometimes they have like these like funny or dramatic names, or like I almost feel like they're like stage names or something. I don't know. But this one called himself Theadon, the Transformist, and he had this like, he presented himself almost like this sexy Jesus look. So, dear child, you are one amongst us, a keeper of light. Your light transforms time and space. We are with you. We are here to tell you about what has transpired of recent. There will be a great change, and that is still en route. We, the keepers of light, will be helping Earthlings transcend. Your mission is to help us accomplish this. Therefore, we need you to stay grounded. We need you present, receiving our information, downloading it, and sharing it with others. You are a clear channel, and we will come through you more often now. I think this is for all of us too, not just for me. There's obviously it's for me, but I think the message here is to stay grounded, receive our information, and our information and guides and our beings will continue to talk through us even more and be more clear. There was a time of rest, and now is the time of change, and we are collaborating with you on this measure. We, the people of the unity of God consciousness, are embarking on the journey to bring you Earthlings what you need. You need a way to dedicate your attention to what is possible. Leave behind the old mechanics of how your bodies are and what they can do. There will be an up-leveling of consciousness that will provide a new level and new layer of abilities to your Earthlings if you allow it. We are ready. This up-leveling will still take some time. A year of change will come. A change that will bring big transformations. We will hold the light and make it accessible to you all. Right now, it's not accessible to you all. So I asked, what can we do? Some will be shocked to the unimaginable, and they will have no other alternative than to just go with it, because there will be an end to life as they know it. Others will feel the change more gradually and will recognize it along the way. They mentioned the Earth's crust again. Your Earth's crust will shift and energy will come out of it, like the splitting of the Earth, a divide. With so much light, it is unfathomable. Some will be in shock mode, others will escape the unknown, or the fear of the unknown. Others will be drawn to the light. Go towards the light, it will brighten you. I want to be clear that they're not saying like, you're dying, go towards the light, sort of thing. But they're saying this is what creates the new world. You will no longer be operating in this dimension. A new awareness will be given to you. Well, it was always yours. You will just be able to identify it now as a possibility for you. So I switched, I switched topics here because this is a time when there was some like nuclear stuff, kind of going on. And yeah, so basically they say the nuclear threats that exist today are not only threats, but it is a disaster waiting to occur. There will be rhetoric around these nations threatening your existence. There's potential for warfare, but like the way they were saying it just seemed like they were saying it was unlikely. But they said this mass exodus will happen amongst the ones in charge. There will be so many not in support of this that corrective actions will be taken to prevent a major disaster. This disaster will not occur. The actions required for the shift to take place are earthly, not political geofactors. To be honest, I have no idea what geofactors are, and I forgot to look it up. Let me know if anybody knows what geofactors are. The stirring up of the people in all of the nations is what brings change and the desire to change. What so many people have been experiencing over the last few years is the desire for a change. because before they didn't have a desire for a change because they didn't know things needed to be changed. The awareness of what can change is being triggered, and this is what brings about the change, and therefore enlightenment. You and others like you are meant to bring hope and awareness to the ever-changing possibilities that exist. Many of you are unaware of how much you want the world to change because you have forgotten what is possible. Oh yeah, so there's like some nuclear stuff like going on at this time, and so I just asked like what was kind of happen in the next 3 to 6 months, and I don't really follow politics or the news, so I never really know what's going on, and this is before I knew anything about anything that was going on. I guess there was stuff going on with Russia and China, but they say the way you move through, and I never ask about this stuff, sometimes it just comes up. So the way you move through this life is going to change abruptly. The way things were will not be. There will be nuclear threats, threats of world domination, major uprises in foreign figures trying to take over the world. And then they say, China and Russia are working together to create a world where we are one, under one regime. China is waiting to take over Russia. Russia should not trust China. Their means and power are greater than Russia. Countries taking over other countries, period. The military powers will try to become greater and use their influence over people. There will be a light at the end of this tunnel, though. Powers will be brought down, losing ranks, losing steam, losing grasp over the people. The people will not submit. There will be an upheaval of power and a release of power. You will not have to be involved, but at a greater level, so much is happening. This message for all is that we are in this together. United we stand. The light will win. It has already. Your people, meaning earthly people, and our people, meaning non-earthly people, we can work together to ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common events, and promote general welfare. And I'm like, is this the preamble of the Constitution? I think it is. And then they say, keepers of the light and protectors of the realm. And I'm like, I think that's a Game of Thrones term. It's funny how they like just pull certain words out of my head or from somewhere. The massive enlightenment that is about to shift your planet is a tremendous feat and will be cheered on by many from afar. There are helpers and bringers of the light that are creating justice and providing a new elemental living space for your people. There is a wave of light that will hit the earth like no other. It will bring great change and transformation. There is no beginning and there is no end. There only is. Your light will guide your ways. Trust in yourself and others. Find your team, find your light, and your path will be illuminated for you. And they say, thank you. We are grateful for you and listening to us, the keepers of light. Okay, so now this one is from November 29th, 2022. We have been waiting for you, and we are always happy to assist and be in your company. Today, we will be receiving some information that you may not believe. You have to trust our secrecy with certain things, as not all information is meant for all ears, but we know you will spread the information with love. There will be a great awakening coming through the ashes. They used something similar like that before. There will be a great turmoil, but then there will be ease. This awakening will change your world and people forever. This is not a lie. We are truth seekers and truth sharers. Your lack of awareness of all the powers of the world leave you all in disbelief that this is a possibility, but it is meant to be. I think he's talking about just like humans. You will start seeing the changes amongst your people. They are there for you and you are there for them. People will unite, bring the consciousness and togetherness to a higher unit of vibration. These changes that you see are an unsettling in people's minds and bodies. no longer willing to accept what they once accepted. These people, meaning kind of like everyday average people, I guess, are in for a big change, and it will be hard for many because they have never stood fully in their power, but this is the time for them. So I asked what to expect in 2023. It's like when I ask these like very general questions, everybody's in a different place, everybody lives in a different area. So yeah, it's hard to kind of get information for all. But this year will be a challenging year for many. Recession is imminent. Financial worries are strong. This brings a change in the government and its people. 2023 is a year of riddles and misunderstandings, and capable of true change if our people allow it. So I guess we're talking about the US government. This great change is underway and it is happening. Hold on to your seats. It's gonna be a wild ride, they say, laughing. And then there's this other guide, Veri was her name, Veri, came in. And she said, in no particular order, here is what you can expect in 2023. There will be raids of people's homes and unsettled energy, disturbances, and recklessness. Homes will be washed away, the sea will rise, earthly matters will be, and then I don't see, I just typed something weird and I don't know what it says. Emergency relief will be on its way, and they say monsoon season is incredulous. Laughter will still be able to herd through some regions, but crazy in others. It is a year of great change. I know you don't want to hear this, but the truth of the matter is these things are coming, and there's not a lot to do other than to know and believe in your own safety. She also says you will need less and want less. You will have all that you need. Your desire for certain things will not be there, and this is a good thing, and it will feel good even if it's not expected. And they gave the analogy of kind of like in 2020 or in 2020, kind of like how everybody started wearing sweatpants and no bras, and it was kind of like before 2020 you didn't know how that nice that was and you weren't really asking for that, but then once you had that, it's like it's kind of nice. So yeah, let's see. Okay, another one here. This is from November 30th, 2022. What we are to share will brighten your day and brighten your world. We come in peace of all who walk among us. We will forever be in your gratitude, for we always want to assist with the greatest show on earth, is what they say. For now, it seems like time is closing in on itself, and in a way, it is. Your light is shining brighter, so things are moving faster. We want things to move faster. There are more possibilities when vibrations are higher. More opportunities for connection. Connections to each other and connections to other vibratory worlds. We come to you in open arms, are happy to assist you with your questions. So I asked, what's 2023 going to be like? 2023 is a time and a place that exists in your memory. It is a year of transformation, a year that things will change. 2023 will bring great light and great darkness. Your ability to be steadfast will be your greatest skill. Your tireless commitment to yourself will grow stronger. Your ability to reach higher realms will grow. The people around you will change. People are tired, so tired of the jokes that are happening amongst you and your planet. They are so tired and will no longer and will not take it any longer. They are willing to see more truths, and truths will be exposed, and these truths will bring great changes. Truths you and I know, but others have no idea. The type of change that can't happen overnight, but more people will be changing more quickly. Like all of a sudden people have an epiphany and things will change, or their awareness will shift, and this awareness will spread. The more people believe something, the more real it becomes. This is what changes the world and creates a new version. 2023, you will have to be courageous. Many people will be shaken, will not understand. and will be confused. Sometimes so much confusion, they decide to exit. You are in no grave danger. Your world around you may feel like it's collapsing, because it kind of is, but it's okay. Your greatest desires are heard and you will be supported. Your endeavors will pay off. Stay your course and you will be rewarded. You have nothing to worry about. The way your world has been manufactured will no longer be. Time will change and new directives will be given. 2023 will go down in the history books. These times will be remembered as when all unite. It will be a free-for-all in one sense, and have the ability to stand together in another way. Thank you for speaking with us today. We have missed you. Yeah, there's just a little bit more things changing, kind of like in the blink of an eye. So yeah, I kind of feel like I never know what's going to come up in some of like these future readings, because like I was saying, it's like we all live in different places and different realities, and yeah, so it's hard to sometimes get kind of like a general read for a year on everybody in the world. But yeah, so if you guys have any other questions you want me to answer, ask my guides, let me know.